Okay, the second activity that I wanted to demonstrate today is the Activity 5 using desktop publishing a word processor, word processing software. I prefer to use word processing software. Jonathan wants to send a letter to sponsors who have donated at least £30. He has prepared the content of the letter and saved it as a letter. So that's the one there that will be given to you, something like that. He has saved the list of sponsors who received the letter in the contact database. The contact database can be in a database that looks like that, or it could be a spreadsheet that looks like that. I'm going to use spreadsheet today for demonstration purposes because we've already seen a demonstration using Access database. You can use a spreadsheet or database for this task. It's basically going to be a mail merge task. Now, also, please be aware that I'm also going to be creating a letterhead, because letterhead came in the 2016 exam. It didn't come in the 2013 exam. So before I do these tasks here, I'm going to be doing the letterhead. This is information, for example, the company name and the address. So I'm going to place that in the header here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I move that up. That shouldn't be so wide. Okay, and then also I'm gonna insert the logo that we created in task AG1. I'll copy that from here. So that's my logo. Copy, paste. Okay, make it smaller. Don't panic if something like that happens. Just make it smaller and put in front of text, which will allow you to play around with it and move it around like much more freely. Okay. Another thing I'm going to put down here. There's this line here. You don't really need that. It's just something that they did used from insert in shapes. That's just like a line that has been inserted. Don't really need that line. That's something you could use, for example, in a memo. So you go to insert. Like if you see, if you want to make that line, go to insert and then create a line like that. Is it necessary? My one's bent. Head on straight. Not really. Okay, now, but what I'm going to put 3 other details. Telephone, so any number, UK number 07898344567. Okay, then I'm going to put email wsp@gmail.com, and then I'm going to put website www.wsp.com. Okay, now when I'm moving between here, I'm using tab. Okay, when I'm moving between here, I'm using tab. Then centralize these. Okay, and also maybe copy the format. So what I want to do is make these, the format these, change them to look like this. So all you have to do is select that, click on Format Painter, and then highlight that, and it makes it look the same. Okay, I'm happy with that now, and I'll close it. Okay, so that's the first part, creating a header. It's not in this exam paper, but it's something that is quite popular in some of the other exam papers. That's called a letterhead. Okay, convention of a letter is basically the regular things that have to go in every letter, like date, like dear, like yours sincerely. They're conventions, like subject, like letterhead is even a subject, convention. That could be a question that you get. Okay, so the letter needs to be edited before it's merged with the database. Merged with the database basically means mail merge, or merged with the spreadsheet. It can be merged with a database or a spreadsheet. Edit the document by inserting the logo in the right hand side of the header. So I did that. The right hand side of the header. If it doesn't ask, it doesn't tell you right or left, then it's your choice. You can put it on the right or the left. Insert the today's date in a suitable location. So the date should usually be suitable location for the date. So over here, write the word date. Today's date is the 17th of May 2018. But I'm gonna put the date 18th of May 2018. Why? Because that's going to be the date of your exam this year. Okay, that is a suitable location. Now, it shouldn't really be italic, and it should be black. Okay. What else does I want? Insert today's date. Format the subject line appropriately so it stands out. A very popular question. This is the subject line. Stand out means bold. Make it bold. Make it center as well if you want. Insert the appropriate complementary clause. Insert the name, the role of the sender, making sure you leave enough space for signature. So complementary clause. Yours sincerely. Okay. Sincerely. Okay. And space for the name and role of the sender. The name and the role of the sender you get from the scenario. So his name is Jonathan Wild and he's the managing director. I'm going to copy and paste it to save time now, but you'll just have to type it. Okay. Put them on two different lines. Okay, so then the next thing is, next part of the question is, the sponsor's details are stored in the address table of the contact database. Add merge fields to document that will replace the text in brackets with appropriate information from the database. So you see all these places where there's brackets, they need to be replaced with information from here. So to do that, I need to create a link between this and this. Okay, so let's do that now. So first, this is quite straightforward. You click on mails or mailings, use an existing list. Existing list will be in your exam folder. For myself, I'm using the 2013 exam paper, so it will be here. Contact, so it's the contact Excel spreadsheet. Okay, yeah, there's only one sheet there. Okay, did you notice that if I go back a step, okay, there, that shows that there's a link being made. Do it again, use an existing list, go and find it. 2013 is where my one is. Your one would obviously be the exam folder. If this question comes up, you select the sheet. There should only be one sheet. Okay, and then you've got that. So now it says insert the sponsor's name and the address. So what I would do, I would leave the red line or the red information to begin with. So enter his name. So put title. Make sure you put a space, then first name, space, last name. Okay. Sponsor's name, title, first name, last name. Second line, address 1. Third line, address 2. Fourth line, postcode. Fifth line, phone. No, don't put that there. I don't put any of this information there. Okay. Then it says insert the sponsor's name here. So what I'll do, I'll put it here for the time being. Again, I use title, space. Make sure you put that space in. First name, last name. Okay, and put a comma as well there. Then insert the animal's name. So again, leave the bracket for now. Insert the animal name. Animal name is there. Okay, and then you're good to go. Now, once you've inserted everything that you're supposed to insert, go back and delete the brackets, the information and the information bracket. Because now you've entered it, you don't need to know what to enter anymore, because you've entered it. Okay, and then you're good. Okay, select all the text, make it all black. Okay, because that's the appropriate font color for text. Where's he gone? The managing director is Mr. Jonathan Wild. Where that? So that should have been done before. Wild. Managing director. Okay. Also, yeah. So that's done. So now you can test this. Click back on mailings. Okay, you can test this at previewing results. So to print this, you can print this like this. So if I go to print, so it prints it with the merge fields. Okay, that's called the merge fields. And then to print it with the names, you just select print preview. If you want the second one, so you go to second, the first, second, third. Look, that changing. First, second, third. Okay, print one example. They tell you to print all three, print one by one. If they tell you to print merge with merge fields, you print this one. So that is using merge fields. So in this case, Johnson wants to check and sign the letters before they are posted. Produce the merged letters using task WP1A, the address table. Do not make any other changes to the letters. Print one of the merged letters on one side of A4. So it's only asking you to print one of the merged letters. That means one example. This example here would be fine. So that's Charles White. Cells and black. Okay, so that's basically it. So we created a letterhead. We added the date. Made the subject line bold, added a complimentary close, which is basically yours sincerely, added the name of the sender, and added his position, his role in the business, and then we added the merge fields using the connection. The connection is made this way. This is how you make the connection. This connection, okay. And then once you insert the appropriate merge fields wherever they need to go. Okay, that's it. There shouldn't be any more to it.